Okay, folks, just about ready to start here. Chief in gold will be going left to right. They'll be the visiting. Valley Stream going right to left. They're the bad guys. Coil in net for the Chiefs. Looks like the Chiefs will be sending out Gagliano, Insana, and Noli to start, with Skirba and Conboy on D. We go. 45 minutes of fun. Gets back to Skirble, sends it up just out of the reach of Noli. White will take it, send it across ice. White moves in. White behind the net. Out front, Coy with a save. He'll cover the rebound. Comes loose. Sends up the wall to White. White puts a move on in the circle, in the slot, save Coyle, and juggle the rebound and hold. That'll force a face-off. In the defensive zone, Chiefs will change Indians. Kilkenny coming out for the face-off. Goes to the wall, and Morris will send it out. Alex Morris. Out there with his brother Gavin. The new law firm of Kilkenny, Morris and Morris. White will take it. White puts it out front. There, puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing, as it was White who sent it down there. Alex Morris will chase in the corner. Gavin Morris will knock it down. Over to his brother, can't get a backhand on it. And White comes back the other way. White over the blue line. Knocked off the puck by Gavin Morris. Taken back by White. White in the circle. Fans on the shot from the slot. And Skirba will have it. Skirba up over the red line. Puts it in towards the blue line. And White will take it back. White moves in. Shot cleared out by Morris. And out to White at mid-ice. White with the puck. Cross ice. The Snow kicks back to the wall. And out to mid-ice. Schnatter will have it. Puts it in. Sent up and out. Simpson to Snow. Snow with it again. Snow to Simpson. Simpson dumps. Defender will play it behind the net. 5 to play in the period. White sends it up the wall, but not out. On ricochet. Winter will have it. Winter to Schnatter. Schnatter. Oh man! Denied. Out front. Had a wide empty net. And I don't know how it doesn't go. Puck comes up the wall. Fleischer with it. Fleischer cross ice for Winter. Winter will send it down. White will pick it up. White sends it up the wall. And out. Skurba across to Kasin. Kasin up and in. White will have to chase it. Taken away by Noli. Up the wall. Kasin there to help out. Digs the puck out. Try to get to Gagliano. Now comes out to the red line. Noli will have it. Noli will dump it in deep, and Sana will chase. Behind the net, stopped by the goaltender. Around the wall, kept in by Gagliano. And Sana in the corner. Sana fights for it. Puts it up the wall for Kasin. Kasin, puck bounces on him a little bit, gets it back down to Insana. Back behind the net for Noli. Noli in the corner. Noli around the net, out front, can't put it in. Skurba steps up. Skurba from behind the net. Skurba up to Gagliano. Gagliano shot deflected. White up the wall for Noli. Noli takes it off the wall. Kasin will put it down behind the net. White will have to play it in their own corner. Now they'll send it down. Stopped at mid-ice by White. I thought it was a high stick, but up for Coyle, and he'll put a glove on it and get a whistle with 10:34 to play in the period. Off the face-off, White wins it, and they in the point. Squires out for the face-off. White will win that face-off. Knocked off the puck. Sends it back up to the blue line. Snow will take it. Snow across to Kilkenny. Kilkenny pushes it down. Oh, Kilkenny rock. Out front to Squires. Comes back the other way. White. Good ice. White drops it at the top. Behind the net. In the corner. White will put it towards the net. Taken by the Chiefs. Up the wall by Snow. And Earl will put it in offsides. Chiefs have to tag up. Iovino will chip. Shot. Iovino dumps a guy along the wall. Morris comes back out. Alex Morris. Puck goes behind the net. Chiefs will take it there. Comes out to the middle and gets out to mid-ice for Alex Morris. Alex Morris over the blue line. Loses it in the slot. White will have it. Kilkenny off and out to mid-ice. White with the puck. White behind the net. And out to mid-ice. White takes it. Off the back corner. Skurba with a hit. Simpson. Skurba. Up the wall. Down into the corner, will have to play it back there. Up around the wall. Evan Morris goes down. Simpson gets a piece, but goes into the corner. Alex Morris with a big hit. From the point, net by White. White putting the pressure on. Simpson has it. Simpson. Skirba. Kilkenny will dump it down for Morris. Then he takes it behind the net. Gavin Morrison to help out. Kilkenny comes out with it. Kilkenny in the corner. Tries to center it. Alex Morris to play it in the corner. Conboy with a shot. Doesn't get through. And White comes back the other way. White moves in. Off the puck and Conboy. Morris, the shot goes wide. White will chase behind the net. Comes out to Conboy. Conboy's going to have to play. Sends it up to Kasin. Up the wall. Dumps it in deep. White will stop it there. Keeps it in. Now it's kicked out. White. Point. Hit by Schnatter. Schnatter frees up the puck. White will send it down in the corner. On the wall. The puck. Schnatter moves. Schnatter from the circle. Schnatter trying to hit. Fleischer moving down. Winter will take. Winter out. Oh, Fleischer it in again. Comes back the other way. White. Schnatter comes. Schnatter over mid-ice. Schnatter towards the front of the net. Gets a shot, rebound, comes out to the corner and out to mid-ice. Skirbo will take it. Zone. Up. Knock it in. Held up at the blue line by White. White will tip it off the glass. Skirbo with a nice shot. Fleischer with it. Fleischer out to mid-ice. White will take it over the red line. They'll dump it behind the... It's a weird... And the puck goes out of play. To move because Long Island Sports Network can't get a perfect picture. I ain't moving from here though. So anyway, puts it down deep. Insana gets a piece. Insana. No. Off the back wall. Gagliano there. He can't get it and White will take it. Taken by Insana. Out to Gagliano. Back up. White will take it. Shot, save, Coyle. No. 2-0. White will have it at mid-ice. Shoots in a 2-0 hole. Cross ice to Kasin. Kasin up out to Kilkenny. White takes it back, and they're just a bit offsides. Off the face-off, have it. They'll send it in off the back wall. Skirbo chase. Skirbo up the wall, gets past Gavin Morris. Comes back behind. White will get there. White sends two guys behind him. Pull out front. Into the Kilkenny will take there. White round the side. Net comes off. And we'll get a whistle. .349 remains in the period. And Winter will take it over the blue line. Winter moves in. Winter towards the back of the net. Somebody loses a stick. Oh, Winter gets crushed. Puck comes out. Shatter. Oh, just wide. The whole net. It's just a little. White comes back. White out to mid-ice. Puts the brakes. Out to the high slot area. Shot, save, rebound loose. And we'll get a whistle as it covers. Schneider on the face-off. Puck goes to the back wall. Simpson will send it up the wall. Puck is loose on the wall. Taken by Schneider. Schneider towards the net. Goes wide. Fleischer off the wall. Cross-ice pass by White. Kicks out. And down into the Chiefs zone. Convoy can't get a hold of it. White will take it back. Right behind the net. Convoy gets a piece. White gets it back. White in the circle. 2:20 to play in the period. White from the side of that, out front in the slot, save. I might have hit somebody in front of the deflect line. Schneider breaks down with Winter. Schneider towards the front of the net. Oh, Winter just misses also. The Chiefs having a hard time getting a goal here. Winter side of the net. Puck comes up to the blue line. Convoy with it. Convoy sends it down deep. Winter behind the net. Wall. Send it down. Puck goes behind the net. Sent up and out. Snow's going to have to play it at mid-ice. They'll send it to Convoy. Convoy will dump it in deep. Attempt. White, but they'll get it back. And they'll skate it up over the ice, down towards Coyle. Coyle makes a shit save. And moves near. He loses it in the corner, sent up for Kasin. Kasin gets it to Insana. Insana down in the corner for Noli. Kasin. Puts it towards the net. Stopped in the by White. And White comes back the other way. Gagliano forechecks. White moves in. Kicked aside by mid-ice. White brings it back in. That shot goes wide. Taken by Snow. Up to Noli. Outside. Dives in, goes wide. Noli out front. Noli backhand save. Oh my God! Again. Skirbo with the puck. Skirbo with a shot. Save. Rebound loose. And they'll cover with 13 points. Off the face-off, Kilkenny comes out to Conboy. Conboy's shot doesn't get through, and White will send it down right into Chiefs territory. Conboy played there, and that's going to do it for the first period. So the Chiefs in a 2-0 hole as they try to get it together for the second period. Okay, all set to start the second stanza. Chiefs right to left, still in gold. Valley Steam still in white, left to right. Kilkenny on the face-off. Kicks to white and blue. Pass, Conboy. Kilkenny will come back. A shot. Whoa. They had a guy stand close on the other side. Alex Morris over the line. Puts the brakes on in the corner. Comes out to Gavin Morris. Tries to get it to Kilkenny, just out of his reach. Kilkenny picks up the wall. Kilkenny puts it behind Morris to chase. Goes to White. Intercepted by Kilkenny. Oh, he takes an elbow to the chin. No calls. He's rocked. Man, he was mugged. Holy crap. You better check if he's still got his wallet. My God. 14-11 to play. 2-0 bad guys. Schneider will come in for the face-off. Goes into the corner. They'll send Conboy. Over Sana. Oh, Sana's shot doesn't go near the front. Deflects off of somebody. Puck loose in the corner. Out to Noli. Noli shot. Oh, save. Good save by the Allison goaltender. Comes back out to mid-ice. Noli will have to play it there. And White will bring it in. White off the puck by Noli. To get up. Over and in. 3-0 there, guys. They'll bring it into the Chiefs zone. Sent towards Coyle. Rebound goes to the corner. Over the wall. Right. Shot goes wide. Kept in at the blue line. White moves in from the save. Good save there. I don't know how you see that one. We've got 6 guys in front of the net. White moves in again from the slot. It's wide. White with control. Zone. So somebody's going to go for a penalty. Looks like Simpson's going to go to the box for a slash. And the Chiefs will be shorthanded. They'll send out Schnatter and Noli. Kasin and Skerba, some muscle out there on D. Those 2 boys like to hit. White will put it behind the net. Skerba will take it. Skerba will launch it down the ice. And White will chase. Schnatter there. Schnatter forces it to the other side. White is going to skate it up over the red line. They're going to dump it around. Skerba will chase it to the far wall. Gets past him. Puck goes over the net. Kasin there. He tips it up but not out. White shot, save, Coyle, and we'll get a whistle. Chiefs will change D, keep the same O out there. They're going to send out Convoy Snow. Shot, that hits Schnatter, Snow, and goes into the corner. 1:08 left in the penalty. White with the puck behind the net. Shot into the glass and down. Noli will chase. White moves it back in with 40 seconds left in the power play. And the penalty. And the Chiefs will take it. Schnatter moves it up over the blue line, loses it there. White will take it back down. White into the Chiefs zone. Forced wide. Snow will get a piece of that. White. 10 seconds left as the Chiefs clear it down the ice. 10:40 left in the period. And that's going to do it for the penalty. Teams are at full strength. That one goes behind the net. Kept in by White. White puts one on the backhand shot. We'll take it. Up for Kilkenny, just reach. Kilkenny's going to have to dump it. Comes back out to the red line. Morris can't get it. Alex Morris. Kilkenny will dump it out. Gavin Morris will dump it out. There's a shot. Save. Puck goes behind the net. Kilkenny takes another hit. White will send it in just past the reach of Skerba. He'll have to chase in the corner. White will tip it over and Schnatter will grab it. Schnatter behind the net. Sends it out to Alex Morris, and they're going to call icing on that with 9:31 to play. If you notice the Chiefs' jerseys, Some of them have numbers on their sleeves. Some of them do not. I believe the ones with the numbers on their sleeves on the team last year and again this year. The newer jerseys don't have the numbers on the sleeves. Schnatter off the face-off. Skirba in the corner with it. Sends it up the wall and out. Schnatter, chase. He holds him up at the blue line, White, and gets the puck. Noli to Insana. Insana, cross ice. Noli can't get to it. Comes back up the wall. Skirba can't get to it. White will dump it in. Kasin will chase behind the net. Kasin, cross ice to Noli. Oh, just out of Noli's reach. And it'll end up being an icing. That's a good try. Get Noli right up. Schnatter off the face-off. White from the circle. The Chiefs escape out. Schnatter, blue line. Schnatter from the circle. That one bounces wide. Goes into the corner. And White's going to skate it out with 8:20 in the period. He'll hold the rebound. White will take it off the face-off. Shot. Save. Top shelf. Corner. Getting ready for another face-off. 8:06. White will win. They'll have it in the behind the net. And taken out by Iavino. He'll lose it at the blue line. White comes back the other way. 3-on-1. Shot saved. Doyle. Snow will take it. Snow. Hit ice. Runs into the player. And down the ice behind the net. White will take it there. And White will take it in. And that one goes up and out of play. scores. Schnatter puts the Chiefs on the board, 4-1 with 6:36 to play in the face-off. Nice, dumped it. He's going to have this guy behind that. Up at the point, shot, out loose in front. Back out to Schnatter. Oh, just kicks off his stick. Convoy along the boards. And Insana facing Schnatter. Schnatter into the slide. He's pulled down. The Chiefs are going to the power play. .53 left in the second. One big guys are going to go to the wide in, sent to the circle, back to Schnatter. It's not a shot. Mark can't bank that one in. Rebound out and by the goaltender. 5:40 to play in the period. Schnatter will take the face-off again, and that one's lofted out to mid-ice. Convoy up Gerber. Cross ice. Ripped around. Way down. Convoy's going to have to chase. 1:20 in the power play. Skirba will take it. Skirba. Schnatter. Knocked off his stick. To get back on. Convoy with it. Convoy over the off his stick. Skirba with it. Skirba moves it in. Gets it deep. Loses the. Goes over to Insana. Pushing it towards. Intercepted by one, and they'll send it to ice with 30 seconds left. 32 seconds left. Power play. 4:25 left in the period. Chiefs will change some. Take the face-off. And sent around the boards for no out to Snow. And sent into the offensive zone. 14 seconds left. And that one's rifled down by White. Snow up the Noli chases. Penalty's over. Teams are at full strength. Gavin Morris to Noli. Noli shot goes up the wall. Out to mid-ice. White will move it in. Shot, save. coil. And Simpson will send it up but not out. Snow. Ball. Out. He'll send it up for Noli. Noli will give me a break on the icing. 312. Oh, Chief change it up again. Fleischer will come out, take the face-off down deep. Kenny will come out on the ice, and win. Kasin will come out also. Taken by Skirba. Skirba comes out also, and that one goes out of play. 2:57 to play. In the second period. Have it, Alex Morris. Can't get over the line. She's wide, will have it. Sent out. Chase. Icing. They could be a little more liberal on these icings. It wasn't that far out of reach of these people. Two and a half minutes left in the period. One bad, guys. Goes to Skirba. Skirba to play it back behind the net. Back to Fleischer. Fleischer trying to hit out. Doesn't go out of the zone. Morris moves in. And White is in from cross-eye. Basically, the puck loose for Kilkenny. Kilkenny will dump it. At the puck. 1:40 left in the period. Into the Chief zone. Given away. Clear attempt. Blocks out. Kasin blocks initial shot. Rebound comes out. Makes the rebound save. I got a little tied up. Schnatter, White will win it. Foley will get it though. Zone. White. That one back. Into the corner. Schnatter will not. Schnatter moves in. Drops it for Insana. White will move. White in the net. Into the corner. Over the snow. Up to Insana. Insana sends 22 seconds left in the period. Taking away 2. Taken by with 8 seconds. Up the wall for Schnatter. Mid ice. 3 seconds. for the second period. So they need some goals. Puck goes down as we start the third. To the offensive zone. Back out Simpson. Morris will have it. Morris with a shot over the back glass. Simpson. Simpson. Kenny. Shot. Ooh, down behind the boards. The net. Kilkenny frees. Vital on the ball. Again. One goes into the sent up to mid-ice. And down. The pass Scarba. Moving on Simpson. Puck is loose. Kilkenny dragged down. That shot hits traffic and goes wide. Morris, take it out. He'll have it. White moves in. Skirbo tipped that away. Gagliano send it across the ice. White's offside, so we're going to have to get back and touch up. We'll be in the offensive zone. Oh, Kasin. White will take it down. White into the Chief zone. And Skirbo will send it down deep. Front. They can't. White's going to come back the other way. 3-on-2 developing. Kasin with forces wide and behind the the plays, and it is. Oh, 20. Chiefs need a few. Natter off the face, White. And the slot pushes it there. Inside, back to Schnatter. And they can't get it out. They have to retreat a little bit, send it to Snow, hit it behind the net. Icing waved off for up the wall for Noli. Noli has to get out front. Shot saved. Snow boards and sent back down by White. Skirby's going to chase it. No icing. 11:35 to play. That one comes back out to Noli at the blue line. Noli will take it over mid-ice. Across to Insana. Knocked off his stick in the sent back out for Skirby. Skirby with the puck. Wide by the goal. Somebody pulled that. There's going to be a penalty. Schnatter will come in. Kenny. Down to the slot. Hits a stick and goes behind Sana there. And we'll clear it out. Conboy gets a piece of trail save, rebound, save as it comes back out the mid into the slot, and that one comes back. Morris will take it. Morris on. Good by White. Sent down right to the ice. Snow can't get it. 55 in the power play. So that'll nullify the rest of the power play. There's 50 seconds left. So there'll be 4-on-4 for 50 seconds. White will go to play. 9:54 remaining in the third period as Conboy goes to the box. Take the face. Taken by Kasin. He'll send it out to mid-ice. And it's sent back in by White. Off by Kasin. Goes into the corner. Kasin with a nice hit. Oh, and he goes. They're going to call a penalty on White on the take. Penalty. Schnatter moves in. Oh, that one wide. Hits the post and out. Net is empty. if they get the extra shot. Oh, and Sana can't put it in. Oh my God, how it doesn't go. So they keep the same 4 out there. We have 4 on 3 for 12 seconds. And the Chiefs will be 38-second power play. White will take it. They'll send it down the ice. That's going to be an icing. Oh no, they're shorthanded. Kasin will have to take it behind the net. Dropped it for sure. We are a little bit more room for the skill. That shot goes wide. Natter. White's going to take it back. Taken out of play by Kasin. Boyle makes the save. Kasin will take the puck. That's bullshit. They want to serve it in the box. It's a bad call by the referees. They've gotten a little whistle happy here. Skirba collide. I call Skirba for a penalty. Give me a break. So there's all kinds of penalties up on the board. I can't do it. I just know we're 3-3 right now. White will have it at the blue line. In 34 seconds, the Chiefs. Ended in 34 seconds. And now. They'll go back to 4 on 4. Shot saved. Rebound loose. Comboys. And now it's 4 on 4. It'll be 4 on 4 for 35 more seconds. Just can't dig it free. Morris will take it back. Still 4. Then 1 power play. Morris back to Simpson. Over to Schnatter. Schnatter cross ice. Gets in Sana. Knocked off the puck. He's on a power play now. Save at the mid-ice. Sana there. Can't pry the puck free. Taking up the Convoy. Gets to the offensive zone. Shoots it behind the net. Sent around the wall by 10 seconds left in the. And then Skirbo will be free. With a shot wide. Full strength, if you can believe that. 6.5 minutes left. Period. White will take it. Schnatter gets the puck free. with a shot. Rebound loose. Watch this. Outstanding game for Valley Stream. Gets the puck. Snow. Sana sends it over, and it gets out. 5:40 to play. With the puck. Behind it up to Snow. Snow will send it up the wall, trying to get it to Accepts and sends it. Convoy along the back wall. Plants his guy, frees up the puck. Insana moves it. Insana, oh God. Goaltender makes the save. Holy will come back in. To the face of him. With it. He can't get a shot. Out the mid-ice. White will move it down. Noli with it. Noli out the mid-ice to Morris. Morris is White again. The wall. Kasin will take it. Towards the front of the net. Shot. Sends it to the corner. Out. The shot hits the defense back the other way. Simpson shot, save, Coyle. He'll hold for the rebound. Sorry, the camera keeps bumping. I forgot I'm connected to it now. I had to connect my external battery. Too far. You pull the camera. Gagley 18 to Skirba to Snow. Snow to Convoy. Snow trying to get to the slot. Out the mid. Convoy. His shot hits, goes wide. Fleischer can't get to the puck. I'll take it. White. At the red line. Agliano will get it. Agliano push it down deep. There, he frees the puck. Winter in front, trying to get it to him, and it's the wall. Convoy, oh, that was. But White moves in. Shot, save, Coyle, rebound, and they push it in. And it's 3:12 to play. Schneider will come in for the face. Morris. Bring it to the mid-ice for his son. Schneider losing son. Sent into the corner. Kasin will chase it. Kasin sends it back to Morris. Morris will take it. Morris just soft for Schnatter. Sana will get it back. And Sana, backhander. Schnatter can't get it. Sana rail. Sana. And White's going to go in the box. 223. Chicks will be back on the Natter will take pushes it towards the net. Kick wide by White. And down the ice. And then Son so to be 4-on-4 for can't bury it. Mid-ice. Skirbo with it. And White moves in. White with a backhander wide. White can't get off the ice. Save goes wide. .115 left in this one. Wide, dump it down. Simpson will chase it. Simpson behind the net. Referees just want to hold that icing a period ago. Morris behind the net. Schnatter. What's the front of White's going to have a brief power play for like 20 seconds. Not even. Back. Seconds left in this one. And that goes into the corner. Chiefs aren't going to win this one. As the Chiefs go down 5. Teams will shake hands. Down there.
Yeah, that ain't helping me.
All right. Thanks for the lift tomorrow. I'll see you there tomorrow night. game as you watch the players exit the ice. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.